you're thinking about moving to Naperville and wondering what is it going to be like when I move to Naperville, well, you're in luck because I made my top 5 things that I learned after moving to Naperville having a young family. I'm Amy Pearson. I'm a local realtor serving the Naperville area as well as downtown Chicago. I make weekly videos on things to do in Naperville area, real estate info as well. Hit the subscribe button if you like my videos. If you know I'm looking to buy or sell or rent in the area, feel free to reach out to me. Info is below. Love to help them out. All right, so here's my top 5 things that I learned. They're kind of geared to if you have a young family, you might find interesting. Number 5 on my list would be finding daycare. When you move out to the suburbs, it's not as stressful as living in Chicago. Chicago, it was months to get your kid on the daycare list to come up. It's not as hard in the suburbs. You call around with you and you can get in pretty quickly, but it was very competitive living in Chicago to get in daycare. Not as competitive in Naperville to get into daycare. Second thing we learned would be the community or subdivision pools are kind of your social hangout, I guess you'd say, if you've got a young family. It's a lot of ways to connect with your neighbors, and many of the community pools have hours after 5 p.m. During the week, and sometimes Friday and Saturday they put evening hours. Some of these community pools even let you bring in pizzas, so it's kind of a nice social way if you've got a young family. Number 3 thing that was interesting to learn if you are a Chicago person, it's very popular in the city that there are block parties in neighborhoods. There actually are subdivision block parties, or you want to call it the street party, block party. There are some subdivision block parties that happen, and neighbors get together and plan events to build community togetherness. Next thing that's kind of interesting, be the Park District. It is quite competitive when it comes time to sign up for those Park District programs, classes, arts, dance, sports. You got to be ready to sign up immediately on that day that it opens up. And my last one would be, it is much more friendlier in the Naperville suburbs than living in downtown Chicago. People will say hello to you when you walk down the street. So something you might have to get used to is being friendlier if you're used to Chicago and you've got your blinders down, not saying hello. So those are my top 5 things. Some of them are kind of fun, surprising ways to spend your time with a family. Hope you found those things interesting. I'm Amy Pearson, local realtor. I've got a great video coming up that I think you're gonna like.